Before you buy Donkey Kong Bonanza, put down that controller and let's talk. Welcome to Gaming Demon, where we tear through nostalgia with a machete and uncover the truth hiding behind every pixel. Today we're diving deep into Donkey Kong Bonanza, a chaotic, retro-fueled platformer that might be your next obsession or your worst decision since Flappy Bird. This isn't just a review, this is your full breakdown, banana bruises and all. So, is it fun? Yeah. Is it frustrating? Absolutely. Should you buy it? That's what we're here to answer. Let's go full throttle. What is Donkey Kong Bonanza? It's not an official Nintendo release. It's a fan-made love letter to chaos, monkeys, nostalgia, and controller snapping madness. It takes inspiration from Donkey Kong Country, adds more Kongs than you should probably remember existed, and slaps you with difficulty like a Kong slap in Smash Bros. From Dixie's gliding ponytail to Cranky's pogo cane, every Kong has their moment, usually right before falling into a pit. The game starts hard, then it gets harder, then it adds lava, then barrels that explode, then a minecart level in reverse. If difficulty spikes were bananas, this game would be a potassium overdose. Gameplay, monkey business, or monkey mayhem. At its core, Bonanza is a classic 2D side-scrolling platformer. You jump, roll, bounce, collect bananas, and uncover secrets. But don't get too cozy. This isn't your childhood jungle. This is a hostile environment built on trial and error, mostly error. Controls are tight, mostly. There are times where hitboxes feel personal, like the game knows you and is disappointed. Cranky's pogo is both brilliant and broken. Funky's surfboard turns you into a speed god. You're a disaster magnet. And Diddy? Bless him. The jetpack helps until it doesn't. But it's not all pain. There's flow, momentum, and rhythm when it works. The highs feel earned. The lows feel like betrayal. And somehow, you love both. Power-ups in Bonanza are a grab bag of chaos. Banana Magnet pulls bananas to you and sometimes into traps. Coconut Armor takes one hit, then it's gone, like your last relationship. Golden Balloon, surprise, it explodes. Funky Flip-Flops, double jump but only if you're standing still. Why? They're hilarious, they're horrible, they're pure personality. Like the game's laughing with you, and at you. Level design. Let's talk locations. Jungle ruins, spinning vines, collapsing bridges, and enemies that explode on death. Haunted swamps, fog, slow motion platforms, and ghost barrels. Volcano world, lava that rises with the beat of the music. Banana cult temple, riddles, chanting statues, and doors that only open if you haven't collected bananas. Some levels are genius, others are designed purely to hurt you. You will scream, you will laugh, you will fall into the same hole 10 times. Minecart levels, they're back, they're worse, they are your new fear. What's the most frustrating yet unforgettable level you've ever played in a platformer? You know the one. The rage quit-inducing masterpiece that lives rent-free in your memory. Drop it in the comments. I want to compare trauma. Bosses. Bonanza. Bosses are straight-up madness. Captain Kremlington. Rocket pirate who throws TNT from a hoverboard. Mirror Kong. Mimics your every move. Beat him by beating yourself. Bonanza. A screaming banana golem. Don't ask. Just run. The Banana Pope. Final boss. Floats, chanting, shoots laser fruit, deeply upsetting. Every boss is a mix of spectacle and suffering. Patterns are tight, mistakes are punished, victory is glorious. And then it taunts you on the stat screen. Visuals and sound. Visually, Bonanza is gorgeous. Pixel art that's lush, detailed, and surprisingly expressive. Characters bounce, enemies twitch. Background shift based on your choices. But the music? It's beyond. Jungle funk, haunted choir pads, synthwave boss themes. One level plays backward audio that somehow rhymes. Tracks loop in weird ways. Some change tempo if you're low on health. And the minecart theme will live rent-free in your head for years. Performance. The game runs surprisingly well for something this chaotic. Frame rates are stable even during boss fights with 10 explosions on screen, and input lag is minimal. It's clear the devs optimized it with care, not just passion. That said, loading times between worlds could use a banana peel boost. There's also the occasional stutter when transitioning from the overworld to a level. Not game breaking, but if you're sensitive to smooth flow, you'll feel it. The game also includes a dedicated low-res mode for older machines or handhelds, which is a smart addition. It sacrifices some of that beautiful pixel detail, but keeps the gameplay buttery smooth. A great move for accessibility and performance on lower spec setups. Controls. One of the most critical pieces in any platformer, and Bonanza nails it about 90% of the time. Responsive jumps, snappy rolls. A satisfying rhythm to movement, but that last 10%, that's where your soul breaks. We're talking unreliable vines, edge clipping, moments where the game disobeys you mid-jump. It's mostly great, but during intense late game sequences, these hiccups can become controller snapping moments. What's really clever is how each Kong controls a bit differently. Cranky has tight, stiff bounce arcs. Dixie glides smoother with forgiving aerial control. Funky, floaty, unpredictable, sometimes genius, sometimes chaos. As difficulty ramps up, precision becomes everything. And while Bonanza walks the tightrope well, you'll definitely feel that tilt in the final worlds. Story and lore. Yes, this game has lore. You'll find scrolls left behind by Kongs long gone, flashback levels where you play a younger DK, dream sequences where your controls invert, one level where the screen glitches and you're controlling multiple Kongs at once. There's a plot. Sort of. Banana corruption, memory loss, time loops. It's weird, it's fascinating, and it somehow ties together by the end, maybe. Secrets. Easter eggs and nightmare modes. Bonanza is packed with secrets, levels inside levels, barrels that only appear on the 5th playthrough, bonus rooms that change depending on which Kong you're using, a fake ending if you beat the game without collecting a single banana, banana nightmare mode, where bananas are bombs. No joke. You'll think you've seen it all. You haven't. Fan reactions. Reddit threads breaking down the Banana Popes dialogue like it's scripture. YouTube edits of Cranky Kong roasting every character. Speedruns with banana-only challenges. Mods that replace all barrels with NFTs. It's madness, and it's thriving. Multiple endings. Optional Kong-only challenge modes. Time attack with shifting obstacles. New Game Plus with reverse controls. Even the loading screens start mocking you after your 12th death. The game watches, learns, and somehow gets harder. Final thoughts. So, should you buy Donkey Kong Bonanza if you miss the raw challenge of retro platformers, laugh at your own pain, enjoy deep-cut jokes about fruit-based religions? Then yes, this game is glorious, dumb, smart, painful, beautiful, buggy, brilliant. It's not for everyone, but it might just be for you.